There we go. Now it's at a volume that you guys might be able to hear. I'm gonna be completely honest, don't know how this is gonna go. Bionicle probably hasn't aged well. Like, I'm sure the series has, but maybe not the game. Considering it's like a licensed game from the early 2000s. But let's take this trip down memory lane. See how it goes. Just gotta flick on the GameCube. And fingers crossed this disc actually reads, because it was super scratched up. Oh snap, it did! Oh man, this was made by EA? I'll be completely honest, I don't remember a lot about this game, except for like one level with Kopaka, where you snowboard down a hill. Oh man, now I think I'm remembering. I think I remember the Lewa level being like actually fun. But let's see how it goes. Let's maybe learn about the Bionicle universe together. I also double-checked before the stream, and it does not have subtitles, so I'm very sorry for that. They're the boys. And girl. The Gamatoran and everyone from Gakoro is female, so they only got one. Right, you get to play as two versions of Tahu too. Alright.
And the great being sent us the Toa to defeat Makuta and banish darkness from Matanui, raising him from slumber. Only the mighty Toa are able to remove the taint of Makuta from Narahi.
Oh man. Takua going up and interrupting this elementary school play.
Help! Something is chasing me. You have to stop it!
What's that noise?
I don't know, but I don't think it's friendly.
Makuta lives?
You will not harm the Matoran while the power of Matanui still flows through my veins.
I'll save you.
Gonna be completely honest, don't remember the DBZ android shields from the lore, but I'm glad that they had them. Don't you just hate it when a bee blows up your bridge while you're on it? Alright, what up, Vakama?
Toa Tahu, spirit of fire, the Tarmatoran have fled from the Borok.
Do not worry, Taragavakama. I will see to their safety.
Okay. Oh man, we have inverted. I mean, no, not inverted camera controls. No idea why I don't like them, but like, it just doesn't sit well with me. That jumps, that attacks. Why does nothing? And we got double jump, okay. We are learning things right now. Alright, so I guess this is gonna end up being like a collectathon platformer. Man, I was into Bionicle for like super long. Like, I want to say that I was collecting those toys for as long as the series kept going. And even when the reboot came out, I picked up a Kopaka just for old time's sake. Okay, we can charge up too. Don't know what that's gonna do for us. So I know that this came out around the same time the movie Mask of Light came out. So I'm pretty sure the later levels focus on that, but I think earlier ones actually focus on like older lore. Okay, maybe not timing this out as well as I should. Oh boy. Let's see if we can find some, like, healing. Light stones, I guess, do not count. I wonder if that mask up there heals. I remember being so goddamn hyped that there was a Bionicle video game when I was a kid. Like, that whole toy line was, like, the most baller shit when I was in elementary school. Like, we used to pretend to be Bionicles on the playground. Except no one wanted to be Tahu for some reason, so I always ended up being him. Walked right into that one. I remember even for my creative writing classes, like, I used to just write stories about the Bionicle characters. Or, like, meeting them in real life. I distinctly remember, like, one writing assignment, I was like, oh man, what if I, like, went outside to my backyard and suddenly a fucking Borok was attacking? Oh my god! I do appreciate that these attacks are homing too, because Aiming in this blurry mess would not be great. Don't think they deserved a whole, like, mini cutscene. I will say, like, they translated to... Hey, what's up, Liz? I will say, like, these characters translated to 3D super well. I'm legitimately kind of impressed that they were able to get them so nice, too. Like, the Bionicles at the very beginning had these, like, weird sticks hanging out, like, right where their hands are. And they actually got them in this model. It's hard to see, because I can't get the camera right, but... I remember when we first got our computer when I was younger. I didn't get one until I was like 10. But LEGO had released this online adventure game, like a point-and-click one for Bionicle. Literally just called Mad Nui Online Game. Oh, this is Bionicle the game. Back when I was a kid, like, that was the hypest shit. I am not convinced it's gonna be a actually, like, good game, though. But we'll see how it goes.
We need Rahi power to open this door. But all our friendly Rahi have fled from the Bora. Rescue Matoran helpers to build a replacement.
Maybe I'll go over some, like, sick Bionicle lore while I play this. Because, out of most of LEGO's series, Bionicle had, like, the deepest shit. Like, there's what they told you in, like, the commercials or, like, the instruction book. But then they had, like, an entire novel series written by this guy named Greg Farshty that just delved into, like, the political systems that were present in the universe at the time. So let's see what I can remember about Bionicle lore. So, like, long ago, there was this great robot named Matt Nui, and he created everything. And then there was the... oh shit. We exploded. Good thing we reached that checkpoint. Alright, so Matt Nui created everything, and he was betrayed by this guy named Makuta, who's like the embodiment of darkness in the Bionicle universe. And he was thrown into like a deep sleep. I guess we're on the treadmill now? Okay. Probably gotta find a guy for that. And he was cast into this deep sleep. And...
we need Rahi power to...
okay, didn't ask you. And when, like, the denizens of the island of Mad Nui popped up, they wanted to, like, find a way to wake him up. But they kept getting attacked by these, animals called Rocky, corrupted by Makuta's power. That's what I'm fighting right now, and dying to, I guess. And the Rocky were just basically, like, animals that got, like, corrupted. So they had to, like, wish for protectors, and these canisters came, like, crashing down into, like, the different municipalities, based on the elements. So, like, right now we're in Takoro, which is the fireplace, but they had, like, Gakoro, the water place, Kokoro, the ice place, you get it. And these different heroes, the Toa, just came and started helping people out, and there was really cash money in them. And eventually, they were able to, like, find a bunch of masks that gave them superpowers. And, you know, Cool marketing strat to sell your toys, but whatever. And once they found all the masks, they unlocked the golden masks, which were like super powerful versions of the ones that they like arrived on the island with. And the masks have different powers, like I believe Tahu had the power of shielding, Gully had the power of water breathing. I don't remember what Lewa had. Or Kopaka, jeez. I know Kopaka had X-ray vision, because everyone liked Kopaka because he had a sword and shield. Whereas Tahu just, like, he just had a sword. But once they unlocked the golden masks, they were able to go into Makuta's lair and kick his ass. And everything was pretty chill for a time. And that's when, like, all during this time, that's when the adventure game that they released on the website was happening. And that's canon to the lore. And basically the adventure game was this kid named Takua, just going around the island of Motunui, helping people out, interacting with the Toa, and basically causing a whole bunch of plot-related shit to happen during the time that they were collecting the golden masks. Oh wow, that guy was a bitch. And that directly translated to the next arc, because after they defeated Makuta, Takua got, like, teleported underground, and found the next series of toys that they were gonna find, the Borok. And he accidentally awoke them, and their whole shtick was that they were going to, like, raise Motunui to the ground. Like, destroy everything, wipe the slate clean. And that's when the books started getting, like, really crazy with the lore. Because the Borok were trying to destroy everything, the Toa were trying to, like, sorry. Oh man, I might have to actually fight that boss again. So the Borok were destroying everything, and, you know, that's kind of not cool. So, you know, they tried to defeat them. And, you know, they did, but, then, like, these super elite versions of the Borok came out, the Borok Cal. And they started stealing the power of, the Toa. And the Toa had recently got a power-up by that point, turning into the Toa Nuva. Which are, like, you know, just cool versions of these guys. You'll see them later. I think we actually get, this guy Tahu as the Toa Nuva in the same game. But the Borok Call, they started stealing, like, these stones that gave them powers. And, like, they became gray. So, oh man, I am not doing great here. I don't know when to shield. Alright, I think we're good now. So yeah, Takua had to help them out. Man, I apologize. Takua had to help them out, you know, gather the stones, fix everything. And then they went back underground and were like, hey, Queens of the Swarm, cut that shit out. We're going to throw you in lava now. And that was the last arc that led up to the movie that they finally released around 2003. And that's what this game is based on, like that first arc up into the movie. But then the lore got, like, even crazier after that. Like, there were these power struggles for, like, the Order of Makuta, the, you know, the bad guy who's the Abomination of Darkness. Apparently there were just more of them. And their goal was to wake up Motunui, but then, like, they got... One of the guys became a super asshole. I apologize, but it is hard to explain Bionicle lore while I'm dying. Hey, we did it. And these guys are gonna do their fancy dance, and I think they're gonna create a Rahi to help us open that door that needed the treadmill. There we go. I never actually got any of the Rahi sets when I was a kid. Oh, hey, there's my face. They were just a bit too expensive. Plus, I think they actually introduced this LEGO series at as a McDonald's toy. The whole idea of building your own action figures was absolutely baller when I was a kid too. Oh man, I think I'm legitimately only missing one of these light stones. So, I'm gonna see if I can go back and maybe find the last one. I'm not going for full completion or anything, but the fact I'm only gonna be missing one really pisses me off. Okay, guess I can't go back for that. Oh god, that camera. Now that I think about it, you know, I played Fate Stay Night, which was a visual novel, and people were really into it, so... Maybe I'll play the Bionicle online game that just shows all the sick lore. No, I guess we're just straight up not going to be getting that last light stone. Whatever. I'm not bothered. I'm pretending not to be bothered. There was another Bionicle game that came out, Bionicle Heroes, and it was based on what year was it? God, I don't remember what year Bionicle Heroes came out. But it was based on the Toei and Naika, which were, I guess, a later series, depending on how you... Oh, jeez, those things are powerful. Sorry, it was based on the Toei and Naika, which were a later series. And the whole shtick was it was supposed to be an action game, but child-friendly. So it didn't really mesh too well, and it was super lame. Well, I say super lame, but mostly wasted potential. But the DS game was a Doom-style first-person shooter that was super legit. You don't think of a DS version of the game being the superior one, but here we are. This was a bit before, the sorry, not the Bionicle games. The LEGO games were actually, good. I'm talking about the Traveler's Tales games, I guess. Because, LEGO Indiana Jones and LEGO Star Wars, those were super fun. Also, what the fuck is with these pain screams from these Borok? You don't think of a weird beetle thing just screaming in legitimate pain. Dancing
Akrana.
Dance of joy.
Oh, what's it doing to my mind? I must tell the others. Chronicler, sightseeing, are you?
Toe. I was investigating the totems and saw a great Kanoe mask floating on the lava.
You should return to the Koro. It's dangerous here.
Man, that bothers me. That bothers me so much. I'm not gonna repeat it, but it bothers me. So what Tahu picked up over there, that was a Krana. And that's just like the mask, but for the Bow-Rock, those beetle things. And its whole power was that it could, like, mind control people. So, like, if you slapped it on one of their faces, like, they would be under their command.
It is also their weakness. Capture the Krana.
I'm chasing a Bow-Rock now. He's heading for the Kinney. There isn't much time.
Okay. So, this dude, Kopaka, everyone fucking liked him. He was the guy who had the sword and the shield. And, like, he was the cool ice guy who didn't take shit from Tahu, the hot-blooded fire guy. Oh, jeez. I think I remember this level not being super fun. Like, the snowboarding motif, don't get me wrong, super cool, but the way that the camera controls, sometimes it goes from, like, behind you, sometimes it goes from in front of you. It's really jarring. I'm also not 100% sure if that's, like, a progress bar at the bottom or a health bar. I'm pretty sure it's a progress bar. I wish someday they would go back to Bionicle and make, like, a character action game like Devil May Cry. Because that's what this series deserves. Even Kamen Rider is getting a character action game. One thing I will say about this game, like, some of the environment work is gorgeous. Like, I don't know if you noticed, actually, to the right there, that's just shaped like their heads without the masks on.
Kopaka. The Borak has burrowed through that cliff. I fear it's heading for Kokoro.
Not super into that voice, gonna be completely honest, Chief. That voice is like if I'm pretending to be a fat guy. Kopaka, you gotta, like, help me, man. I have not eaten in, like, 2 hours. I really want to eat that Borak. Alright, so I gotta bump the boy with my shield. Oh god. Okay, so Kopaka's whole deal was he had, like, X-ray telescoping vision. And I think that's what they're going for here. But first-person snowboarding isn't fantastic. Sometimes you can't really gauge distance in this mode. Also, why would you zoom in at that point? Makes no sense. Alright, buddy. why did my laser go at that time? These Whirly Boys, the Borok, were one of my favorite sets, because they had this weird elastic band feature that let their, really? They had this weird elastic band feature that let them, like, shoot their head out and, like, knock the mask off of the other Bionicles. Okay, guess I'm just not making that jump. All the Bionicles actually had really cool action features, because the whole point was they were LEGO Technic series, so you could, like, engineer them with, like, gears and stuff to do actions, like swing their sword, or, like, kick, depending on how they were configured. Unfortunately, I gave all of my LEGO away when I grew up, so I don't have any left. Maybe someday I'll, like, go on eBay or Bricklink or whatever, and just get a new Bionicle. Man, that is some draw distance, huh? I think this level's on a timer too, like, once you get to, like, a certain point in the course, it'll just quit out. I think it's this point. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Oh, it's gonna start me from the beginning? Alright. Sure. I ain't even mad. Ain't even mad. Alright, so I gotta bump into this boy with my shield. Now I can laser him out of the air. Not gonna lie, this level might take a few tries if it's on, like, a timer or something. Oh, I can shoot him multiple times. That would have helped. Okay. Oh, we made the jump the first time. I'm so happy. Let's see if I can slow it down. No, I might legitimately have to beat it up in the first area. Because I am not catching up with this bad boy. Yeah, might be. And I don't think it lets you skip cutscenes either. Nope. So let's watch him terrorize this entire area again. Killing innocents in its wake. All because I couldn't snowboard fast enough. We might be seeing this scene a lot. It's gonna be really fun doing these, like, Saturday morning streams for all my older systems. Because, like, while I have more mainstream games, you know, it's still my childhood. So we'll be going back to, like, you know, probably more Tony Hawk. I got some N64 games that we can play, like GoldenEye and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Never got the actual N64 version of Mario 64, though. I only ever rented them. There we go. Yeah, we definitely had to do it in this first area. Don't know why they even had that second area to begin with.
Kopaka, Toa of Ice, you have saved our Koro, and we thank you. Alas, the sworn leader has escaped, fleeing down the mountain. The path down the mountain is most treacherous. There have been many unnatural landslides there of late. Take care.
I will do my sworn duty.
Okay, I think this is the one where, yeah, we have to go forward. Oof. I wonder if the shield helps? No. Shield doesn't help. Okay, at least we could skip that one. One trope I never actually enjoyed with these Roly Boulder, like even any level with the Roly Boulder games, is that it gets harder the more you lose. Like, for a lot of them, there's just no recovery. Like, once you get hit a certain amount of times, it just becomes impossible. You have to accept your fate.
I tried to warn you about the boulder, but I was too late.
Oh god, that's like a
The
normal-ass
Boros
voice.
fled into that cave.
That guy was just like a normal, hard-working dude. I kind of feel sorry for him. Oh, jeez. Alright. Maybe we need to shield. And then there's this fucker again. Wait. No, he's a spicy boy, not the blue boy. Alright, I think we can get him 3 times in a boot. And we're just off-roading now, I guess. I think that might end up meaning that we can't catch up to him. And I was wrong. Mazel tov. But we missed a whole section of kicking his ass. Oh, guess it's alright though. Neat.
I must return to the others at once.
Alright, so, recap on Bionicle lore. Once they defeat the Borog and get one of each type of Krana, they went down to the underground, throw on some mech suits, beat up the queens of the swarm, and then they just, like, cannonball into, like, this mercury-style liquid. And that's when they get upgraded with, like, super cool armor, and they change. And now they're the Toa Nuva.
Toa? Gali?
I may be changed to Raganokama, but my love for my people remains the same.
And yet all is not well. The Borak Kal are a more fearsome foe than we have ever seen. They are threatening to overcome us all.
Do not fear. My Nuva power can overcome any obstacle.
Oh man. Gali Nuva was my favorite Toa set. She had these axes. There we go. She had axes, but what was cool about her power was, well, I guess her set, not her power, was she could slap those axes on her feet and turn them into fins for her to swim. I'm pretty sure that's a gameplay mechanic here. Also, I'm pretty sure there's like 2 music tracks for this game. Yeah, so you can see it right here, like, she slaps her axes on there and then she gets propellers on her hands. It's a really cool set. I love it. Don't think we can cheat. Oh, we can. Those doors with faces on them always reminded me of Donkey Kong 64. To go up there, are we? Man, older licensed games were like a wild ride. Because they were... It was always a crapshoot what kind of quality you could expect from them. Because there were some licensed games which were like super good, and others which were total garbage. Back in this era of video games, it was like... Okay, I don't think we can actually go down. Back in this era of video games, like, they were still seen as toys, not like a valid form of entertainment media. And because of that, like, every property wanted to have their own video game just to capitalize on it. So they would just be like, hey, here's like $3, make a game. Or like some of the ones that actually saw a future in it were like, hey, let's make something out of this. Let's get something good. were some really good licensed games of the era. I mean, like, of course, like Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones, but like... Looking at my shelf, I don't see a lot of licensed games on my... like, on my list. I wonder if those arrows mean that I should go there. Kind of a subtle hint in their game design. And then there's that fucking jump. Oh god. I'm sure you can tell, but this controls kinda dubiously. Did we crash? Okay. Just showing you the quality that we can expect from a licensed Electronic Arts game. There we go. The James Bond games were fucking hype as a licensed series. Like GoldenEye, The World's Not Enough, Nightfire. Oh man, I should play Nightfire on here. Alright, let's see how it goes. Neat. Nightfire was really, really cool because it wasn't actually based on any of the movies. It was in, like, a completely original story. And they, like... They had a Pierce Brosnan model for it, so, like, it was a recognizable James Bond. And, like, you could go... Just one level, I think it was the last level of the game, just takes place on the moon. Oh, sorry, not on the moon, but, like, on a rocket to the moon. And I think, like, you bail and, like, do a space battle, like, on a satellite. I don't know for these retro streams if I'm gonna actually end up beating the games. I might legitimately end up beating Bionicle though, because, like, I have a feeling we're, like, almost halfway through the game with this level. Because let's see. There are 6 Toa. Tahu, Kopaka, Gali, Pohatu, Onua, Lewa, and then a special 7th one, Takanuva, which I think we only play for a boss battle. And since we're not worried about completion, like, this will probably go decently quickly. I believe we're meant to go under that waterfall. There we go. So I'm starting to remember stuff. I do not remember the Anua level. He's the black one with claws. Though I guess he has weird chainsaw things once he gets his new powers. Now that I think about it, like, it was a whole thing where you could attach the weapons to the character's feet with these Nuna sets. Because with Kopaka the Ice Guy, instead of getting a sword and shield, he got like I guess, double saber and shield? But the double saber he could put on his feet for ice skates. With Anua, the chainsaw guy, he could slap his chainsaws on his feet to create like tank treads. Alright, so I need to find more Matoran. There was actually controversy with Bionicle because they borrowed a lot from the Maori language. Specifically, one big one was the normal civilians that are called the Matoran now. They used to be called the Tohunga. And Tohunga in the Maori language means like skilled craftsperson. And they were like, hey guys, we don't want your language being like your product, so could you knock it off? And that's when they had to change the name from Tohunga to Matoran. Oh, there's one. What up, girl? The series also had a really cool continuity, because, like, in the Mat Nui Online game, the adventure game I was talking about earlier, as Takua, you meet a whole bunch of cool dudes along your adventures. And I believe most of them end up becoming, like, Toa later. So, like, you'd be playing this game and you go into the newer sets and be like, wait a minute, I remember that guy. He helped me find the flags in, like, the ice level. Alright, I think we're still missing 2. Because Nokama over there said that we needed 13. Alright, we need just one more Gamatoran. I swear, if I missed one earlier on the level, I'm going to cry. I'm going to break down live on stream in HD, 1080p. Can't go back up the waterfall. dive, though. Might be something. You know what? I think once we get all 13 Matoran, that's when that part opens up. And that's it. Alright, so we need to make it back through there. If the controls are lucky, jeez. There we go. I think this is the path back up. Yeah, it is. I'm not going to limit this retro stream to GameCube either. It's just what I had plugged in at the time. I've also got, like, NES, Dreamcast, N64. Maybe next Saturday I'll pop in Pokemon Stadium on N64 and then throw in my copy of Pokemon Yellow. Because I have the Game Boy Transfer Pack, and because of that, like, Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 let you actually play Game Boy games in it on the, like, this Game Boy Tower level. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I guess Gali is just gonna be fighting all the Pokemon Gal. Yeah, maybe it'd be fun to just, like, slap in an old Game Boy game. I don't have the English version of Pokemon Stadium 2, though. I only have the Japanese version, so... Unfortunately, we won't be playing any JoJo games. Unless, like, I get good at my Japanese. Top strat is going to be staying in the middle here. What do I say as I leave the middle? Since it's having us fight all 6 of them on going to skip to the Mask of Light content right after this. Maybe I'm just thinking of the movie, but I think I'm starting to remember the honor level now. It's a new or a Newa? God, it's been so long I can't remember. Have that one left.
I defeated the Borakal, but...
You sensed something else?
Chronicler!
I have seen them. Strange new creatures, dark and... They flew toward Onawahi.
Onua, my brother. I must warn him.
Okay, it's Onua. So that Chronicler was actually the character that you played as in the online game, Takua. And he ends up being like a big deal in the series. Okay, guess we're playing as Pohatu now.
Pohatu!
Always a pleasure, Golly.
I wish that were so, but I bring grave news. Strange creatures have been spied, heading toward Onuahi. I fear Onua may be in trouble.
I see. I will run to Onuahi and help. Find Lua.
I will. Look!
Do not worry yourself, sister. I will rescue my young friend.
Pohatu was a really cool set, because you built him upside down so that the gear parts were in his legs and he could, like, kick super hard. Plus, they had this whole thing. So in the universe, there was this sport called Koli. And it was like this weird soccer thing. I mean, it was basically soccer, but with a boulder instead of a ball. And all the guys in Pohatu's area, Pokoro, were super into it. But then when the movie came out, I believe they changed it to this, like, stick ball thing? And I don't know. I like the idea of it being soccer, because Pohatu's whole deal was kicking, so it worked super well with him, like he could join his friends. Oh, he's dead. What a legit scream! What's with this game and, like, actually painful screams?
Sorry to drop in like this, but I can't stay. How are we supposed to get out of here?
We'll need to open the 6 locks on this door. Let's go!
Alright, this was the minecart level. Okay, I don't think I can just blast through this one. Yeah, and I missed one too, so we're gonna move back. Kinda glad that I got hit there, because I almost didn't notice that jump. I'll be super honest, like, I absolutely adore the look of this level. But I just hate the mechanic of this minecart. Because, like, you see that bar draining in the top corner? That's the elemental energy bar that we've been using all this time. And you need to keep that up in order to power the cart, which means you can't actually, like, blast through the level. You have to, like, actually maintain speed and such. mask soon. There we go. I can live another day. When did I get the third one? I'm not complaining, but like, I don't even remember turning that one on. Alright, one more left. Okay, just don't let my energy blast hit it or anything. I get you, fam. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that maybe this game wasn't the masterpiece I remember it being when I was a kid. I think the nostalgia goggles were doing their job.
Onua, my friend!
Pohatu!
Gali wanted to warn you of creatures. Creatures like this!
No, Pohatu!
Brother?
Your speed is needed elsewhere. Run and warn Tahu. It will give me great pleasure to deal with this. Let me give you a real Onuwahi weapon.
God, that whole scene when Pohatu's like, creatures like this! It really felt like he was just like threatening Onua. Alright, so that was the level. We are 4 deep, and we're only like an hour and 10 minutes in. Maybe I'll keep this stream running a bit long, and we'll finish Bionicle the game. Depending on how... Whoa. Okay then. Depending on how gross these next levels are. We're just gonna wait for that bridge to collapse so that... There we go. Just keep our elemental energy up. When Bionicle started going downhill, around like the early 2010s, well, sorry, I think this was more around 2008, but they took these characters and they were like, okay, we'll bring these guys back after so long being without them. And they brought them back in alternate forms, and they made them just so gross. They were the Toa Fantoka and Mystica. And the last character that we played as before Pohatu, Gali, she was my favorite set. And they took her, and they made her power just the gun that everyone gets. Like, they took everything unique about her and were like, okay, you know what, gun. I think if they started, like... If they didn't reboot it and just re-release the sets for the anniversary next year, maybe that would bring more interest back. Because I'll be honest, I'd be completely down for them to be like, hey guys, it's 2021. It's the 20th anniversary of our series. So we're just going to, for the next few years, re-release all the sets. I'd buy them. I'm sure a lot of people in my age group would buy them too. Show them in this game, but you could also combine the sets together to create like supersets. If I remember correctly, the water, ice, and wind sets, so Gali, Lewa, and Kopaka, could form together into one fusion, and the stone, earth, and fire sets, so Onua, Tahu, and Kohatu, could form into the other. And you know, that was the goal, to have like all three sets and make the super set. Though I don't recall if like making the super sets was anywhere in the instruction manuals or anything. It could have been that they were like the instructions were spread between the three sets, but I think you might have had to like go online to get them. My favorite combo was always the water, ice, and wind one, because it had two of my favorite characters, Kopaka and Gali. And then Lewa was just sort of there. He was a cool dude and everything. The Wind Matoran, the Late Matoran, spoke with like this weird accent, like this sort of like weird pidgin English. Alright, we are not risking getting that light stone. Come on, dude. Just die. Thanks. God, these controls were absolute ass. Like, don't get me wrong, this is definitely a blast from the past, but like, oh my god. That floor is definitely not gonna cave in on us. Oh shit, no, it's just a weird looking floor. Oh jeez. Those are some strong bulls. Okay, guess we just have to like time it perfectly. Oh, that guy was a double tap. Oh man, that camera's not helping in the slightest. Oof. Okay, I think I legitimately just need to get a clean shot at it. Nope. If I bounce off, that is my death. What a fucking gauntlet. Nope. Maybe they just like use this section to pad out the game, because like it takes a lot of patience for that one. I think I didn't remember Onua's level earlier because it was right after Pohatu's, and Pohatu's seemed like super short. They probably expected you to have to loop through Pohatu's level a bit, like a couple of times, but I am what you call a pro gamer, and was able to do it on the second try. We're at like 5 out of 6. So yeah, you know what? Depending on how the level, these last few levels go, I think I'll beat this game on stream. I hope this game wasn't $60 when it came out, because geez. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Like, I'm all for shorter games, but if I can beat it in one sitting, then maybe that's not a game I'd like to spend full price on. Unless it has, like, serious replay value. I think that might be the boss layer. This is a spooky design. That is Makuda's face. That is the big bad guy's face. So yeah, there should be just after this Leiwa's level, Tahu Nuva's level, because they did him twice because he's like the main dude, and then the final boss. And I don't remember the final boss being too hard. Oh, but this one is, because you have to use the pushing mechanics. Oh jeez. Those blasts follow you for quite a while. Oh, and here they come again. I am just gonna play it safe and grab a mask, because One tick on the health bar probably isn't the safest way to play. Oh, I guess I'm not going to loop back for a second one? Alright. So it looks like the pro strat for this is going to be to just position them properly first and then wait for them to open again. Wrestle with the camera a bit, because, it's already not the camera style that I like, but it's also like a really fiddly camera. I wish they, like, made a way to just grab these boulders instead of just having to, like, push them with the control stick. Because you slide off of these boulders super easily. Oh, that's gonna close, isn't it? Oh, no, it let me do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be patient. Wait for this one to open. Maybe try not to get hit by those. Oof. Luckily, now that I have everything in position, this guy's attack patterns are pretty easy to read. Spoke too soon. He is going ham on those blasts. Okay. Register, please. Thank you for the life. Thank you for taking away the life. That was real cash money of you. I know it's gonna open as soon as I leave, but like, I need that life. Oh, it was polite and waited for me, thank you. Okay, gonna just push it off, I guess.
Deepwood. Sister Toa comes with a sorry bad tale.
Toalua, you know what news I bring?
There's that pigeon English.
Cry-tell of sons of Makuta. But without my Suva, I cannot reach the threat.
Where are your Matoran to activate the Suva?
Captured. Lost.
You alone can find them, Luanuva. Find them, free them, and use the Suva to hunt for these sons of Makuta.
Hard promise, sister.
So you have to have a very deep knowledge of Bionicle lore to know what the fuck a Kini or like a Suva is. Alright, so I think we legitimately have to figure out the mapping here. So this way goes to the waterfall, that way goes to the cave, I think? Let's go to the waterfall first. Oh wow, that rail did not lead where I wanted it to. Okay. I have a feeling that maybe jumps are going to be a problem in this level. And that too, I guess. I am not rocking this level like I did the last couple of ones. Kinda hoping that we find a mask soon. Okay. So we'll go this way now. We're gonna go slow-ish, so that I don't die here, because I only have one tick of my health bar. When I was a kid, I didn't really like the original version of Lua. Like, I liked his mask because it was kind of angular and cool, but just his weapon was an axe, and I just exploded. His weapon was okay. There we go. His weapon was an axe, and to be completely honest, it wasn't that interesting. Oh, it keeps our progress. I appreciate that. But when he powered up after the Bow-Rock arc, he got these swords, and his whole shtick was that he was able to like fly through the air by notching them in his feet. Like, not actually in his feet, but so he'd hold them in his hands, and then on the sides of his feet were like these little notches that you can throw them in, so he looked like a glider, I guess. Charge up our energy. Man, grinding was kind of a thing back in this era of video games, wasn't it? Like, Sonic started it, I think, but everyone just sort of latched onto it. Alright, we got all our boys, we can do the thing. Oh, okay, so we have to actually press a button to glide. Yeah, I think we legitimately only have 2 levels to go after this, so, you know, it's about half an hour until I usually stop streaming. If we go over that, I'm fine, if we're gonna beat the game. Oh shit. Okay, good. Plus, I mean, I got the rest of the day off, so whatever. Is Lego Bionicle going to be the second game that I beat on stream after Fate's Stay Night? That's gonna be hilarious if it is. Alright, goodbye music, I guess. There we go. Like, for a licensed game, I'll bring it back up again. Some of these environments are really neat, but, plus I love that skybox with the trees. They could have done a lot with the Bionicle license, but, this was the era of just churning out games. Maybe if I ever win the lottery, I'll, like... Okay. Gonna die, I guess. If I ever win the lottery, maybe I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna commission Platinum Games to take the Lego license and just make a cool Bionicle game. Mind you, you know, gotta just look at the Legend of Korra game and Transformers Devastation to realize just that maybe Platinum Games isn't the infallible company that we think it is. Oh, guess that's only for a limited time. Well, I mean, the Transformers game is definitely serviceable, I guess. And the core game wasn't all bad. I think that was mostly Activision's fault. But when you get a company like Platinum Games, it's really sad to see them phoning it in, even if it's, like, their publisher's fault. That's why I'm glad that they're into self-publishing now. Right, I think this was where you have to actually, yeah, grab onto the windmill. I have no idea where to go from here, though. Not there, I guess. Maybe this way? There we go. We'll just take a hot air balloon to the boss fight, I think. Nope, still more level. But I'm pretty sure we're within like spitting distance of the bot. Okay. Glad I could save myself there. Where's the next place to go after that? Am I supposed to go oh, the air bubbles. Okay. Oh, and they're solid. Okay. Thought they were just introducing a new mechanic. Also really glad that they, put the music back on. Lack of ambience is kind of unsettling. Oh, shit. I'll get this eventually. Oof. The turning angle on that glide is kinda odd. I have to, like, just tap the joystick. Later, I guess. This is where the game gains a difficulty level. The Great Gucko Bird. And the main boss, Tree. Maybe I was just better at video games as a kid, because I don't remember that level, sorry, this gliding thing being that hard. I think I was just legitimately better at video games as a kid. I don't want to shit on the developers because, like, sure, this game was absolutely a cash grab, but there was, like, some legitimate effort put into it. Like, they made sure that the models were on point to the actual LEGO sets. So, gotta give them credit there, and, like, some of the environment stuff is legitimately really nice. But, okay, unforgivable. Never mind. Why would you make that such an easy death over there? Like, it didn't look like that was avoidable at all. Okay, I think... yeah, this is where the boss is. Standard fare. There are rafts. He knocks the rafts down. 100%? Okay, I guess I was right. That's not what's supposed to drop out of that thing. Okay, so Bionicle lore time. Borok had those Krana. They're like the weird sort of not mask things that Lua just picked up. The Rakshi, the boss that we just fought, had the Krata, which were these worm-like things. And I guess they just decided not to model them. Sure, why not?
The mask I found was the Mask of Light. The Turaga sent me on a quest to find the 7th Toa.
7th Toa?
Only the 7th Toa can wear the mask.
And where is the 7th Toa?
I don't know. And now I've lost the mask to those creatures, and they're heading to destroy the Koro.
The Turaga say they are Rakshi, the sons of the Makuta, deadliest of foes.
Makuta. Brother, see the Chronicler to safety. I will deal with the Rakshi.
Right! One of the key graphics for the Toe Nuva was this guy, Taku, surfing on lava. And he takes his two swords, as you saw there, and, like, turns them into a surfboard. It was super cool. Okay, this is a race, I guess. I should have taken that jump. I took the wrong path. I took the double wrong path.
The mask I...
Alright, Takua. Whatever. Man, we were doing so well, too. Like, this boy, the Rakshi, just was not in our sight at all. Let's see if we can replicate that. Guess not. Tell me to eat shit, Tahu. Eat shit, Rakshi. Fall off your surfboard. Well, is he just butt sliding? I think it's just butt sliding. Oh man, I took a gamble and it didn't pay off. Not that time. Alright. Round 3. Does it just like randomly gain distance? See, I remember that from the Kopaka level. My knowledge of the game is benefiting me in later levels. We're gonna get crushed. Yep.
The mask I...
Man, those crushy fists do not work nicely on like an auto-scroll stage. I'm not even gonna bother with the light stones at this point. You know, we're almost at Makuta, I guess. No, I said no, you don't, bitch. So you saw that, right? We got killed by nothing. Guess the lava was just too hot for the Toa of Fire. Bit too spicy for my boy Tahu. Oh man, even the boost did nothing. And we missed the mask. So no heals for us. Alright, maybe he'll... Okay. That's the top gamer strat. To let the Rockshi go first so that it can, like, explode the rocks for you. Left. Go hopefully this way? Yeah, that way. Oh man. Doing a lot better than last time. Dang. The Rockshi's nowhere in sight. We got this in the bag. Like, oh, there he be. I wonder if it just teleports when it gets too far away. Just to, like, maintain the illusion of difficulty. Stutter? LEGO was really keen to do 3D graphics for all the Bionicle stuff, so I'm really surprised that they didn't do more video games. Aw, we lost. Now we have to watch the world burn. It has the Mask of Light, and therefore we are failures. And I think we have to do the whole thing again.
The mask.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. All because it's a teleporting bitch. Alright, maybe we just have to save our elemental energy for when things get really spicy. Because part of the problem was I just ran out of energy. And I just got hung up on geometry too, so that helps. I have no idea how I survived that one. For all intents and purposes, I should not have lived there. so that's straight up not where I aimed. It's cool though. I respect your decision to fuck me over, game. Heck. I wonder if I can shield my way through that. Okay, yeah. Also, Rockshi, I saw you teleport. I don't know what kind of bullshit Makuta gave you to do that, but uncool, bro. Doesn't look like the light stones really do much. Aside from being collectibles. I thought they, like, minor restored your elemental energy, but I think that was just wishful thinking. Dude, just let me win. I want to be the winning boy. Okay, if you're gonna be like that, then. The shield there. So I do not want to lose any distance from this bad boy. I'm losing distance. Okay. Nope, we're gonna have to just do this. Maybe he'll teleport. I don't know. Oh, he teleported. Wow, 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 that, okay. Because of specifically that, we're going to have to restart. I hate this. That made me mayo. The enemy wasn't the Rockshi. It was the geometry.
The mask I found was the Mask of Light. The Turaga sent me on a quest.
Alright, yeah, Turaga, quest, whatever. Takua, it's your fault that we're in this situation in the first place. So our jump can make pretty much the whole girth of that. But I wasn't able to get that mask, so I'm gonna have to be kind of conservative with my life here. And it's the geometry again, dang! Come on, game, throw me a bone. Get a mask on a jump pretty soon. So at least that's going to restore my life somewhat. Oh, that is a scary area with one little point of life there. Okay. We're doing good. I'm sure they made this, like, weirdly difficult on purpose, because it's, like, the second last level. Yeah, he teleports. And the geometry fucked us again. Yep. God. Okay. We know this is serious because there's no music anymore. The game has had enough of our bullshit. Oh, wow, that cost us. And you know, I would have won many times over if it weren't for the teleportation. Because even when we got stuck on the geometry, just the fact that he was able to teleport to our location made it so that we lost. Whatever love I had for this game as a child is blinded by the unyielding rage I have for this specific level. Holy shit. Like, look at that. In your weird lava surfing game, that should not be able to happen. Maybe now that the game's so done with us, the music cut out, it'll give us like, okay, no, it's just gonna make things harder. Thought it was gonna throw us a bone, be like, hey man, you know, you're doing really shitty. Let's just get you through the level, buddy. Nope. The opposite, in fact. Let's make sure you never beat this game. I wonder what checkpoints the rock she teleports at. It'd be nice to, like, have an idea. Is he gone? Did it just give up? Is the game throwing us a bone here? I think the Roxy just got stuck. Alright, I'll take it. And here's the good pre-render cutscene.
Behold, Makuta! I, the seventh Toa, have come to banish your darkness forever and return Matanui from his fitful slumber.
You defeat me? All by yourself? You are nothing. I shall defeat you within the blink of an eye.
The Makuta set was absolutely baller. It was one of the only large sets that I ever got. But, like, his face is actually a mask, just rotated. Okay. I think this part's just gonna be a boss rush. Thank you for the life. Alright, next up. Another scorpion. Aight. The key strat is jump and shoot. Luckily, as the Toa of Light, the super powerful, like, hero of legend, you can shoot 3 blasts, and you just never run out of energy. I won't say it's like a power trip mode, because you can actually, like, lose life and, like, die, but... Alright, so this is gonna be like the Ganon fight. Okay. I think we just have to flip those to, the other side. And that'll turn his shield off. Oh, now I remember where the difficulty comes in. Oh man, did you see that sick skill of not dying? Because, I almost had a heart attack there. Honestly, the fixed camera is the greatest enemy here. Oh, okay. Didn't jump fast enough. Might be. I think we just have to, yeah, we restart from the tile flipping area. So interesting thing about Makuta, like, they just call him Makuta for, like, the longest time, but he actually has a, like, a given name. He's the Makuta Pterodax, and there was this whole brotherhood of Makuta beings that were just hellbent on evil. And he was just one of them that ended up being, like, the biggest dick. Not gonna shoot at me, Makuta? Okay. I appreciate it. Oof. So now we're only gonna have these rocks. Oh boy. Oh heck. Okay, we did it. We beat Bionicle the game. The time has come. I've saved the day. Again, who would have guessed?
Let's take a closer look at your shadows.
No. Come on, let's take a look at your shadows.
Light and dark are balanced, revealing the will of Madanui. Perpetual darkness has been exiled from our lands. Let us awaken the Great Spirit.
Good job. Argonaut, huh? What did Argonaut London do? Oh shit, Argonaut did the original Star Fox. Oh man, and they did Star Wars Math. Holy shit. Man, how far they fell. Like, going from Star Fox to, like, all these licensed games. Ren and Stimpy Fire Dogs. Scooby-Doo Mystery. The Emperor's New Groove license game. Oh man! These are the same guys responsible for, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on PS1. You know the one with the, like, gross Hagrid face that everyone uses as their avatar? Gonna be honest, though. Could have done with some music for this, these credits. I'm gonna skip the rest of them. Is there any extras? What do we got? Oh man, we got a sneak peek for the toys? Guess not. No Evolution movie. No concept art library. No new tool. Alright, we got the movie trailer at least. Let's take a look at what Bionicle the Mask of Light was like. I legitimately have that movie still, so. I mean, props to them. These are pretty much the same graphics from the game. It was direct to DVD too, like it never actually came out in theaters. What's the Mad Nui Visitor Guide? Oh, is this just like a model viewer? I guess it's a T-posing model viewer. Okay, only the Bow Rocker T-posing, whatever. He has cast his long shadow over the island paradise, infecting creatures from all Wahi of the island. He is the dark spirit that controls the Rahi and seeks to rule the island of Matanui. Alright, well, that was Bionicle the game. And my keyboard battery has died. Really? I literally just put new batteries in it. There we go. Boom, ending soon. Gonna turn off that desktop audio because it's probably jarring with Royal Days from Persona 5. There we go. Well, thanks everyone for joining me for Bionicle the game. Kinda interesting that we beat it. Don't think that's gonna be a regular thing on this stream, just beating a whole game in one blow. Thanks for joining me for my first retro stream, though. It was a really interesting ROM. I think next time, maybe I'll boot up some Pokemon Stadium, or like an N64 game. Maybe Nightfire, too. Honestly, I got a whole list of stuff. Could probably also... I don't know. My copy of Sonic Adventure 2 is a Japanese version, so I'm gonna have to figure out the boot disc for that, because it, you know, Sega Dreamcast is region locked. But maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Saturday's a week away. I got time to figure that out. But hope for you guys to join me soon. I'm going to be streaming some Persona 4 on Monday, so catch you then.